Hello, everyone. Welcome to this first live session for December 21 attempt. This is your instructor, Rizwan Maniya. I hope you all are well. I hope you all are doing good. And this session will be a game changer for you people for financial management. Before I proceed, a quick confirmation I need to take from you people is, can you all hear my voice clearly? Is the voice clear to all of you? Kindly confirm. Right. And you can even see my screen as well. Is the screen visible to all of you as well? Okay. Great. So, are you excited for today's session? Say yes or no. Right. So, guys, welcome to this ACCA Financial Management batch of December 21 by VIFHE, Virtual Institute for Higher Education. And this is your instructor, Rizwan Maniya. Always at VIFHE, we strive to give you best quality education. And this is what our motive is, that we provide you best quality education. And this time, with new plans, new motivation, new excitement, and new energy, we will bring new things for you people to make sure that you pass in December 21. So let's begin with the today's session. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm teaching ACCA students more than 14 years. My area of expertise includes performance management, financial management, and advanced performance management. I've taught more than 6,000 students up till now, and currently the number is going up, both online and physically. I'm fortunate that I've conducted more than 12 collective webinars for ACCA relating to papers, performance management, and advanced performance management. So, this introduction is very much important for you people. You know why? Because you need to have confidence in the institute where you're taking classes. You need to have confidence in the tutor who is teaching you. Because if you're not confident about the institute and the tutor, you will not rely. And your reliance on us is our success. So remember, my friends, this is my guarantee, this is my commitment, that we at VIFHE will give our best to make sure you pass. But for that, it's very important that you are ready for this. You are motivated for this. You are ready to help me to help yourself to pass. For that, I want you people to be really committed, and you need to prepare yourself. So, are you all ready to help yourself to pass? Say yes or no. Everyone, say yes or no. Right. Everybody should be very much responsive, very much energetic, very much motivated to do the best. So let's begin. This is my WhatsApp number. You can contact me anytime on this number. Just save my number so that you are updated on a frequent basis. Let me tell you, Virtual Institute for Higher Education is my platform. I'm running this institute since last 3 years, and it's my mission to provide you best quality education, and it's my vision to be the global ACCA tuition provider. So you need to be part of us and believe us, and we will deliver in such a way that you will be very much satisfied. Remember, the success of an institute is its quality education. No matter what you say, your experience with us will matter. So this is my number. Just note down, just save the number, and anytime you want to take any help, any suggestion, you can WhatsApp me. Now, coming towards the core areas of your paper. One thing you must know, I'm sure you all are experienced in terms of what type of paper will come, because you may have given paper like performance management, like taxation, like FR before. Okay? But still, I need to ask you people that how many of you are appearing for FM for the first time? The first timers, how many of you are first timers here? Quickly just give me the feedback using the chat box. Okay, so I am receiving the responses, and I can see here there are good number of students who are appearing for the first time. Now, those who are not appearing for the first time, those who are going for a reset batch, for them it's very important to understand that you people can't take things for granted. If you could not pass in your previous attempt, remember it's a fresh attempt. It's a fresh attempt. It's a fresh challenge for you. So you need to believe me. You need to trust me. I will build your concepts. I will tell your flaws so that you can pass. And for those of you who are giving for the first time, man, you people need to keep this in your mind, that it's very much important to pass the paper first time. The motivation, what you have for the first time matters a lot. Okay? So you have to keep this in your mind that you have to be well motivated. Okay? Now, the paper is divided into 3 sections. Section A, B and C. Section A includes 15 objective test questions, having a weightage of 2 marks each, which makes 30 marks for Section A. 15 twos are 30. Section B is very much similar to the other skills paper other than audit, where you have a case study scenario given to you people, and each case study comprises of 5 OTs. So, each case study has a weightage of 10 marks, which means 30 marks for 3 questions. Followed by Section C, constructive response questions. 2 constructive response questions are there in the paper, and each constructive response has a weightage of 20 marks. That makes 40 marks altogether. So, I'm sure many of you are already very much familiar with the exam structure, but still I need to keep this very much clear in your mind that your paper is of 3 hours, which makes 180 minutes. And obviously it's a 100-mark exam. So 180 divided by 100 makes 1.8 minutes per mark. Now, it's a big fact that people are not very much clear in terms of the marking scheme and the time management. So at VIFHE, I will focus a lot on marking scheme and especially time management. Yes, time management is key, my friends. You can't leave marks in the paper, and there are always easy marks available. So the technique to pass really matters for me. No matter you covered each and everything, but you don't know how to attempt the paper. You don't know which questions to solve first, which areas to solve first, where are the easy marks available. You cannot pass easily. So my friends, for that, you need to understand the key techniques that I'll teach you. Now, having said that there are OTs. So if you see here that the OTs comprises of 60 marks of your paper. 60 marks are too much. 60 marks of your paper is OT based. 30 coming from section A, 30 coming from section B. 60% of your paper is OT based. Now just imagine if you don't cover up the OTs, and you should know there are 7 types of OTs that will be tested. So the first is MCQ. You all know from 4 options you have to select the final answer. Then you have multiple response, which means from multiple statements you have to select 2, 3, maybe 4 right answers. So there could be a possibility that the answers are more than 1. And that is one of the toughest OTs in your examination when it comes to theory. Then the next one is fill in the blank. For calculative OTs, fill in the blank is a nightmare. You should be very much perfect when it comes to rounding off. You should know what nearest thousands, nearest hundreds, 2 decimal places, what it means. You should know that. So my friends, this is what all you have to keep in your mind. Okay? Moving forward, you have drag and drop, you have hot spot, hot area questions, drop down. So these are the 7 types of OTs that are coming in your paper. Now, as I said, 60% of the paper is OT based. It requires a lot of practice from kids. You need to practice here both for calculation and theory. And at VIFHE, I will guarantee you that you will practice. I will give you the plan. I will share the planner with you so that you practice accordingly. For this, yes, presentation matters. Constructive response is an area where your presentation of a spreadsheet matters. You should know how to present the answer. I will teach you how to formulate the answer using spreadsheet. Then comes theory, one of the weakest areas of the student. So I will tell you how to draft the answers. That's my responsibility. My friends, these are the 3 areas of your paper, and I'll tell you later on how we will cover these areas and how we'll ensure that you practice. Right now, let's come to the key components of your paper. Investment appraisal, followed by business finance, which includes the area of WACC, known as weighted average cost of capital, WACC. Then business valuation, then working capital, and then risk management. So these are the key areas of your paper. I'll give you a quick idea and will explain you how these will be tested in your examination. The first is investment appraisal. A very important area of your paper. You can just keep this in your mind that this is never skipped in your examination. This will always be tested in your paper. Techniques like NPV, IRR, ARR, payback. Very famous 4 techniques that you have covered in your previous paper of management accounting. So investment appraisal includes these 4 techniques. Out of these 4, NPV is the most important one. We will practice this in a very detailed way. Because in investment appraisal, remember, what is the mindset? The mindset is that you need to take the decision about where to invest, which project to invest. So these are the 4 techniques: NPV, IRR, payback, ARR are the techniques that you will use to take the decision where to invest, which project is a better one. So this technique will actually give you the idea which are the projects that are better for the business. So basically you'll be taking the decision about the investments in this area. Yes, will be tested in section A, B and C, and very much likely to come in C. Very, very much likely to come in C. Then comes business finance. As I said, investment appraisal will teach you about taking investment decisions. In which project should you invest, which is better for you. But the second area deals with the finance. That is, from where to finance the project. Now, this is a big question, man. If you don't have funds, how can you make the investment? So, you need funds in form of equity. You need funds in form of debt, which are the 2 basic sources of finance. So, this section deals with the finances and the options of raising the finances and what are the pros and cons of each finance. So here you will learn about the finance options, because once you have the finance, then you will make the investment. So this section is about the different finance options. So you will learn in a very detailed way how to raise the finance, what type of equity finance options you have, like right issues, like public issue. How many different types of debt options you have, like bonds, bank loans, overdrafts, and their respective advantage and drawbacks. Now, you can see here the word VIFHE. So it's very important to understand that whatever finance option you are going for, finance is not free. Getting the finance is not free. Okay? So yes, getting finance is not free for you. So you have to bear a cost for that. Now, even if you have a good friend and you ask friend to invest in one of your projects, so that friend will not be a friend anymore, but the friend now will become shareholder. The capacity will change, will become the shareholder. And you can't say to your friend, hello friend, as we are friend, don't charge me anything for the finance. Man, your friendship is a separate thing now. Because that person is a shareholder, so you need to give return on equity to that shareholder. So that is a cost for you. That is a cost for you. If you raise equity, equity has a cost. Then, if you take bank loans, If you go for debt, obviously bank needs to get the return in form of interest. So bank will charge you interest, and that interest is a cost of finance for you then. So remember, which options you are going here are attached with the cost, and that cost is known as weighted average cost of capital. You must have heard the word cost of capital from your earlier studies, but here you will actually learn how to work out cost of capital. So whatever source of finance you are planning to move to or get or raise the funds is associated with a cost, and that is cost of capital. Perfect. So here you will learn about the different sources of finance and their respective cost as well, and then you will work out weighted average cost of capital. Perfect. So this will be tested in section A, section B, and section C as well. So up till now, the idea that you must have understood here is this section deals with the different options of raising the finance and the cost of the finance as well. And once you have the finance, then you need to take a decision in which project you need to invest. So investment appraisal will give you the idea which is the best project for you. So this is a technique of taking investment decision. This is a section that will teach you from where to raise the finance and their respective cost. I hope you are getting the idea about what you will learn. Then comes business valuation, the third section. Very crucial for a finance manager because this paper will develop your skills required by a finance manager. So what finance manager actually requires? Finance manager needs to have the ability to value a business. Why valuation is important? Why there is a need to value a business? The best example is in cases of acquisition and mergers. I don't know whether you've heard about a very good company known as Uber. Now, Uber is very much common in different parts of the world. So there was a company operating in Middle East by the name of Careem. Now, Uber is a company very much throughout the world. So Uber actually acquired one of the companies operating in Middle East by the name of Careem. So that was a very famous acquisition. Now the question is, if this company is Careem, at what value should Uber buy this company Careem? My friends, here you need the expertise of business valuation. So Careem will itself value its business to see what the worth of Careem is. And Uber will also value Careem using different techniques of valuation, which means both the seller and the buyer needs to value the business, which means you should know that what is the worth of the company that you are going to buy, so that you don't offer a higher price for that. And the buyer, on the other hand, needs to make sure that I'm not selling my company at a lower price. So determination of the worth is very important, that you will learn in business valuation how to value a business. Not only valuation is important in acquisition or mergers, but also in case of investment decision. You, being an investor, wants to invest in different companies. You must know their real worth. If you have ever traded on the stock exchange, so you know the share prices do fluctuate. So you as an investor wants to make sure that the share price is the real share price. The worth of the share is the real worth. It is reflecting the real performance. And again, this section plays a very important role. Business valuation. Very much informative, very much practical, very much that will help you in the future. Yeah. Coming towards how this will be tested. So it will be tested in section A, very much high chance to come in section B because will not be tested in section C. It says no, will not be tested in section C. So this is a big change, which means you just need to practice for section A and B. That's it, with no section C here. My friends, business valuation, very much high chance to come in a scenario-based question where you'll be given a scenario with 5 OTs, and this is one of the trickiest area of FM paper because of the quality or the difficulty of the question. People are not able to understand it. So work hard. We'll work hard on this one, okay? So I hope the idea is clear. Business valuation will give you the learning as to how to value the business. Followed by working capital. What is the formula? Current assets minus current liabilities is known as working capital. Listen, it's very important for every organization that they need to have some cash available every time to finance the day-to-day business operations. For example, let's assume you are taking the orientation class today and you haven't paid us the fee right now. For example, you are taking a demo. You like the demo, you ask for the enrollment, but you don't have cash. You said, I'll pay you 1 month later. Let's assume, because it's just an assumption, that we gave you 1 month credit. It will not be the case, okay? We gave you 1 month credit. So you'll pay us the fees next month, but this current month, do VIFHE has employees? Yes, lot of them. Do VIFHE needs to pay the utility bills? Yes. Do VIFHE needs to pay the rentals? Yes. We haven't received the fees from you because you will pay us the next month. So can I ask my employees, dear employees, I'll pay you next month, please, because students will pay me next month. Dear utility authority, I cannot pay you. Dear landlord, please, next month. They'll slap us. They will discontinue our in electricity connections. Employees will not come on job, which means we need to have some cash. I need to have some cash in my wallet to pay the utility bills, and that is working capital. And that is working capital. So I need to have some cash in my pocket to finance my day-to-day operations. That's why we need to have working capital in our hand. So this is working capital, day-to-day cash. Now the management of this is very important so that business operations are going smoothly with no disruption. It requires good management. As I said, the formula is what? Current asset minus current liabilities. So do you know the key components of current assets? Inventory management, receivables management, cash management. At the same time, you need to manage your liabilities as well. Because if you will not manage your payments with your suppliers, not paying them on time, they will get upset, your goodwill will impair. So it requires good management with your suppliers. A very crucial topic from practical life perspective as well. Then comes very important area known as risk management. The currency risk management, the interest rate risk management. And you as a ACCA student have always suffered, you may have suffered the exchange losses when you're paying the examination fee. Normally in Pakistan, students do face this big risk of exchange getting adverse for them. So if Pakistani rupee depreciates against the pound sterlings, so for us, for our ACCA student, the paper is getting expensive and expensive and expensive every time. So this is exchange loss. This is exchange loss. So you must learn how to protect yourself against adverse exchange movements. That is what you will learn here. This section will teach you how to protect yourself against adverse exchange movements. Not only this deals with exchange risk, but also with interest rate risk. As a company, if you want to borrow some amount after 3 months, maybe 6 months from now, so what risk are you facing? You are facing a risk of increase in interest rate. If you want to borrow in 3 months' time, so what risk you have? By the time I will borrow, the interest rate will go up. So what to do? Sit and watch or protect yourself? Yes, protect yourself. Protect yourself. So this section will actually teach you how to hedge yourself against adverse movement in exchange rates, how to hedge yourself against adverse movement in interest rates, which is very important for a finance manager. Okay? But important thing is, this very important section will be tested in section A, will be tested in section B, but this will not be tested in C. Not be tested in C. So you have to keep this in your mind that this will not be tested in section C, will be tested in section A and B only. So by this it is very much clear that the most likely topics to come in section B are business valuation and risk management, because they will not be tested in section C. And the other areas are very much likely to be tested in section C. Out of the 3, investment appraisal is the most high priority topic. Then business finance, yes, and then working capital. So the way I will teach you, I will ensure that we cover all the difficult areas, we cover the easy areas as well, and we understand the examination technique, the way to pass in the paper, how to find the easy marks is what is important. I hope this quick idea about the F9 syllabus will help you. A quick recap. This will teach you how to protect yourself against adverse exchange rate movements and interest rate movements. This section will help you to deal with day-to-day cash management, to ensure that you are dealing with day-to-day expenses and liquidity well. This will teach you how to value a business, which is important for making investment, acquisition, mergers, liquidation. This section will teach you the different options of raising finance and their respective cost calculation. And this section will teach you, if you have the finance, where to make your investment, in which project to invest, which will give you the best return. So by these 6, or I would say 5 important areas, you become a good finance manager. Your skills of finance manager will be developed. There are further areas of theory as well by the name of financial management function that we will also cover. So we will cover the entire syllabus. Now, the next area is how will we teach? That is very important. how we will teach at VIFHE. You must know the institute where you have enrolled yourself, or the institute where you will make the enrollment. You should be confident about that institute. So I, being a principal of this VIFHE, I assure you that we'll provide you best quality education. That's my guarantee. Because we constantly think how to increase the support and to help you. And the best thing is, we'll try to be consistent, whether you take F5 paper, F6 paper, F7 paper, F8 paper, F9 paper, or any paper of a strategic professional, our quality will be consistent. Our recorded sessions is basically our uniqueness. You can just explore YouTube, search different institutes online. The way we teach through recorded session is the unique way, that is through learning glass technology supported with animations. Yes, we make learning fun-loving. We make learning much better to absorb and understand through the use of animations. We believe in visualization. We believe in making concepts easier for you. And it's not a joke here. To be honest, if you are part of VIFHE before, you know that yes, it's the animation that makes your conceptual learning much, much, much better. So this is the uniqueness which you will never find up till now somewhere else. Then the live classes. Very important. 6 live classes. 6 weeks we have to complete the syllabus. 6 live classes we have. So, it's very important to attend the live classes. If you will not attend the live sessions, you cannot interact with me. I don't understand when people say that, do we get the live class recordings? Why do you need it? Because it's not a recorded session, it's a live session. So you must attend the live class. You must attend the live class. 6 live classes, separate live classes for Urdu students, separate live classes for English students. I have 2 batches for English and Urdu separately. So you will be part of the live sessions. You must be part of the live sessions. Then e-notes, downloadable notes, easy learning will be for you. Then the testing application. Very important, man, very important. You need to practice, 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 and practice. This testing application is filled with lots of questions of section A and B. You will solve these questions and we'll give you assignments. We don't leave you alone. We are not an institute that says sell the lectures and we don't know where you are. We will track your performance. Our team is constantly watching you. How much lectures you have seen up till now, we'll give you lots and lots and lots of wake-up calls. We are behind you. We care for you. So we will track your performance, how many lectures you have seen so far. We will see how many assignments you have done and the marks. We'll update you with the marks. 6 assignments will be given to you. 6 assignments that we'll check and we'll give the feedback. We will mark your live class attendance. It's a unique platform. And let me tell you, this time we are full-fledged launching our gamification model, which means your studies will now be a game. If you play games, you know you win coins, you win points. So now you will win points if you follow these things, which means you are basically watching a recorded session, you are gaining the points. You are attending the live classes, you are gaining the points. You are solving the exam-based testing app, you are gaining the points. You are passing the assignments, you are gaining the points. If you appear in the mock and you pass, you will gain the points. So what will happen in the end? Then we will check your total points. If your points are exceeding the threshold that we'll set for you people, you will be awarded with discounts if you opt for other papers at VIFHE next time. So we'll give you cash benefit of that. Wow! Learning at one place, getting the cash benefit at another place, that's gamification model for you. And unique model is only offered at VIFHE. So my friends, we will make your learning a game, but you need to support us. Mock, a very important area for you to pass. It will ensure that you have the right confidence before you're going in the exam. Followed by grand revision. I will also conduct this revision. This is kind of a webinar. I do conduct 5-day webinar at the end. And that webinar again will be a very good way to refresh your knowledge. So lots and lots and lots of things are offered at VIFHE to ensure you pass. Soon I will share the planner with you as well. Then the most unique thing that we have done in the recent past is the introduction of our teacher assistant. Now, what is about the assistants? So, we have kept separate dedicated assistant for each paper. These are the assistant who will help you with me, and they will also support you whenever you are confused. You can ask questions through our WhatsApp group. Either the assistant or myself will reply you for your queries. If you're not clear about a topic, if you're not clear about any topic, or if you're not clear about any concept, so don't worry. Our assistant will be there to help you, will be there to make your life easier, and they will definitely be with you. Okay? So, we have assistant in each and every group, each and every batch. And we'll provide the support. We'll make sure that you all be happy with the support, and we give you the unique service which is very much important for the examination. Right? Now, after this, it's very important that you remain connected with us. You remain connected with our team, our assistant. The assistant that you have for F9 is again a very competent one, and she will be helping you every time. So, by this, I conclude that VIFHE is different in terms of providing education. And you are lucky if you are part of our system. We will be with you till the last day. Rizwan Maniya will be with you till the last day. I'll be with you till the last day. You will receive my audio messages for the revision purpose. Now coming towards the planner. So this is a course that we have designed for less than 2 months. I would say 6 weeks course. Now those who were already part of my batch before September and they haven't covered things yet, don't worry. Everybody can follow this 6 weeks planner, which will easily cover the topics. So from tomorrow, you will be getting the access of the first area, that is investment appraisal. Then you have to complete investment appraisal before 1st of October, 2nd of October. Then you will have to watch this second area. You have to complete that before 10th, then business valuation, then again coming towards business finance, because when I teach business finance, I break that into two parts. First, I teach VAC of business finance and then the other part. So till 19th to complete that business valuation. After that, you have to complete this before working capital, and then you will get the access of risk management. And like this, it's a dripped course. We don't believe in giving everything to the student the first day because that's useless. If you ever go to a physical class, they don't teach you everything on one single day. So this is the plan we have set for you people. But yes, you must follow, and we will track your performance, I'm telling you. We will track your performance, we'll inform you on a regular basis. But if you're able to manage the way it is, you will be very much ready before the time. Then there will be live classes for both English and Urdu separately, because I teach to English students separately and Urdu students separately. So there will be separate live classes for both English and Urdu. And yes, you have to keep this in your mind that these are very important. So I'll share the timetable on respective groups and the portal for the live classes. Grand revision, webinar, mock dates will be announced on your portal with the planners. We will share you the planners and then we will track your progress. So if you join VIFHE, we take your responsibility, I take your responsibility, but if you follow the plans then only, and we ensure that you pass paper in December 21. I hope I've given you a good idea about the entire way of teaching. Now, you have this flexibility to ask the questions. You can just unmute yourself. Yes, please. Anyone, any questions? Anything you need to ask?
Hi, sir.
Hello.
I have a question about the other videos. We did videos on risk management and working capital. Will it be end up today or on other days? Because I already watched the investment appraisal and business finance.
Okay. Okay. So the planner that we'll share, according to the planner, you will get the access to those videos. So I'll adjust those, keeping in mind that you were part of the batch before. So you can watch those as soon as possible.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, anyone else? Any other question?
I say, when will the live classes be held?
For English, it will be Friday, 7:30 p.m. Pakistan time. And for Urdu, it will be on Thursdays.
So it will be once a week, only on Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, once a week. 6 live classes for 6 weeks.
How long will the live class be?
It will be approximately 1 to 1.5 hour.
And about the recorded lectures, you have given the timetable like from 18 tomorrow So I kind of provide first topic is the big or first chapter is the big hour. So can do we have access to what those recorded lectures after the second of July?
Yeah. Obviously. Till the last day.
Okay.
Friends, any other question you need to ask? I do recommend, provided you are not a working professional, you can go for two papers. But first of all, it's important that you are not a working professional. Okay. Secondly, I would say that uh, if one other paper that you're giving is what you have given before, so that's also a workable option. But if you're going for two new papers, so in that case, you must keep in your mind that you will study 3 to 4 hours each day. Ahmed, you have to start from tomorrow.
So you say you're going to have 6 classes. So meaning each class will cover one component of
Yeah,
the syllabus?
exactly. Yes. Okay. So I think we are done with all the questions here. I hope this session went well. Now, those who are planning to enroll for this FM batch and you are not yet enrolled, this is the number where you can contact for the enrollment details. If you are satisfied with our service, with what all I've mentioned, then don't wait. Trust Rizwan Maniya VIFHE. Join our batch and experience yourself. I did mention earlier, it's not just FM, it's about all the papers where we provide the same quality, consistency, so that you can get the best quality education. I hope the session went well. Please note down the number for the enrollment purpose. A quick feedback before we end. How was the session today? Was it informative, helpful? Please share your feedbacks. Satisfied with the session today, guys? Was it useful, encouraging, motivating? Great. So let's work together. Let's work as a team. And let's pass this paper in December 2021. This is Rizwan Maniya signing off from VIFHE. If for registrations, do contact at this number. See you then and see you in the first live class. Take care. Bye.